tech, life, culture, crypto, and capitalism, stimulus updates, any other types of things that help you level up and become a better you. In this quick video, I wanted to stream really quick because I'm in between meetings and I wanted to cover a little bit of an update about what's happening with the election. And 17 states are jumping on the bandwagon along with Texas to fight and try to overturn the election ruling and what happened with a couple of the battleground states. Currently, 17 states told the Supreme Court that they support an effort by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton to sue to effectively reverse President-elect Joe Biden's projected win in the Electoral College. Now, we know there's a lot of things going on. There's been a lot of rumors and talk about election fraud. And, honestly, there's a lot of signed affidavits from people that are coming forth and talking about it. However, nothing's been proven in court. So it's one of those things that, we have to assume innocent until proven guilty. And so I think they're getting their big shot in the Supreme Court. There's several voices out there that says the Supreme Court will never take this. They'll throw it out immediately. But there's a lot of people that also believe that, they're going to take this and they're going to fight against it. Now, the interesting thing about Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas, is he's not going after the battleground states based on fraud accusations. He's going after them based on the way that they handled some of the legal aspects of the voting system. So I'm reading an article here. Let's see. It talks about how, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Paxton argues that a block is warranted because of the supposedly improper changes to the voting procedure in the last year. Let's see, what does it say here? That the treatment of voters in Democrat-heavy areas and states, and plus there's a bunch of irregularities as well. So, it's an interesting mix. He's not going after the voting fraud that a lot of people are complaining about. He's going after the way that the voting procedure was handled. There were some rules and some things that were bent on a state-by-state basis. And who knows? We don't know what's going to come of this Supreme Court ruling, or if they're even going to take the court case. But we do know if the Supreme Court rules in favor of the Trump campaign and they do find irregularities in those battleground states, they will throw those votes out. What will happen after that, we're not 100% sure. Will they have to do a kind of a new vote, cast a new vote in those battleground states? We're not sure. Does it depend on the specific, the one or two members in that state to cast a vote? Now, we have to understand that in some of those states, it depends on if they're Democrat run or if they're Republican run, but it could be weighed heavier one way or the other. And it's an interesting predicament we're in. I think if people can't trust the court system, if they can't trust the election system in our country, in our nation, then what do we have to stand on? What is there that is, a foundation that we can live upon? There's a lot of question going on, a lot of crazy things happening in our culture right now. And there's talks of a big reset of resetting the way that they do the election, resetting the way that the courts are set up, and I really don't know what the next 5 to 10 years hold, but I do know that what happens in the next 30 days is going to take us in one of two ways, and really depends on who you voted for. It depends on your slant, and depends on your worldview, whether you think it's going to be a good direction or a bad direction based on the person that's elected to be the next president or the existing president of the United States. So those are my 2 cents on this 17-state Supreme Court run. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll get a dialogue going. If you haven't done so up to this point, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're testing out a little bit of a live stream feature here, kind of a candid, not rehearsed, straight out of the horse's mouth type of feed. So if you appreciate this, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Any type of engagement helps, and we'll chat with you guys in the next video. Remember, live well, laugh a little louder, and learn to be a better you. We'll see you guys later. Peace.